Well, the holiday season is here, and you know what that means for parents? You become on this desperate search to find the perfect toy. You know, the one or two that's at the top of their list. But you know what? Buyer beware. You need to make sure that you are buying in the authentic toy and not what we're going to call a fake toy this morning. Joining us from the Toy Association is Joan Lawrence, and she has some great tips, some buyer beware tips for parents out there. So Joan, thank you so much for joining us. This is a pretty important time of year for parents when it comes to toys, isn't it?
It is. And you're right. Parents and grandparents and gift givers do tend to feel a lot of pressure right now to find that right toy. And in the process, they may unknowingly purchase a counterfeit or a knockoff product. But why does that matter? A knockoff product wouldn't likely comply with our over 100 different safety standards and tests that all toys sold in this country are supposed to comply with.
Okay.
That's a concern.
Yeah, it's a huge concern because you know what, when it comes to desperation, you're not necessarily, reading everything properly or even looking at the packaging properly. So how do we know? How do parents know that they're buying the right toy, a legitimate toy?
Well, there are a couple of tips you can go through. And first of all, you want to look at who the seller is. And some of these online marketplaces where there are lots of sellers, that's really important. Is it a known seller or a known brand to you? If so, you can feel confident buying from them. But if it's not a known seller to you, you're going to need to do some research. So you want to look at if they have a website. In this day and age, a reputable company would. On that website, you may be able to find a way to purchase directly from them, or even a list of recognized retailers and links from where to go to purchase. And then when you're looking at a listing, some of the red flags to look out for. Are there a lack of reviews of the product? Are there poorly photoshopped images or typos or grammatical errors in the description? Those could all be red flags for a counterfeit product.
Is there anything on the packaging we can be looking for that might be a telltale sign it's not a legitimate toy?
Well, you would want to, if you're looking for a specific product, you want to know what the package is supposed to look like. That's a start. Mm-hmm. And I'll show you an example, something we found online. Fidget and sensory toys are all the rage. And this one takes it to a new level. It's a magnetic putty made by a company called Crazy Erin. They invented the concept. It comes with a large magnet, and the putty actually moves towards the magnet and wraps itself around the magnet. It's both educational and fun, and it complies with all safety standards and is properly age graded. But we found examples online that knock off this concept. These are magnetic putties too, but these ones come with a very small, powerful magnet that would be a hazard for young children. These products do not comply with safety standards and would not be safe for any kid.
Oh my gosh. Well, look, we all know if you're a parent, desperation will make you do desperate things, but you know what? It's not worth it for the safety of your child. That is really good information. Closing out, Joan, do you have any other safety tips you can share with us?
Sure. It's always important to emphasize, and parents know this, but it's worth saying again and again, check the age on the product and match it to the age of your child. Products marked for older kids may pose a choking hazard to kids under 3 and those who still put things in their mouths. Yeah. That's true for toys. It's also true for lots of things around our home, whether it's a button, a battery, a magnet. All of those things could pose a choking hazard. And how would you know? You can purchase a small parts testing cylinder easily available online. Mm-hmm. A coin, a button. If it fits inside there, it's too young. It's too small for our young children who tend to put things in their mouths.
Yeah. One more reason to buy age-appropriate gifts as well. All right, Joan, thank you very much. Really good information for our parents out there. For more information, just visit playsafe.org.